go ahead and introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Rachel.
Hi, I'm Chandria.
Riley.
Pamela.
In this group icebreaker, we are going to do some questions for each color of M&Ms that everybody pulls out. For red, we're going to tell something about yesterday. For orange, we're going to tell something that you do well. For yellow, we're going to do something about your childhood. Blue, something you learned last week. Green, something you watch or listen to. And brown, something you can't live without. So I'm going to lay this right here so when you guys pull out your colors, you can go ahead and refer to the questions if you need to. And we will start over here with Rachel.
Okay, I got blue. So something I learned last week. Well, I got a new job, so I learned how to do bookkeeping and payroll. So that's something I learned.
Okay, Trixie.
I got red. So something about yesterday. I didn't leave work until almost 6, so I got a lot of hours in.
That's awesome.
I got yellow. Something about your childhood. I was almost kidnapped twice.
You were almost kidnapped twice.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain a little further?
A stripper named Passion tried to kidnap me once. And then my stepfather tried to kidnap me once.
Wow, that is crazy. Okay, Tamla.
I got green, and my question is something you watch or listen to. My favorite shows to watch are the shows about homesteading. I love to watch Alaska, The Last Frontier, Live Free or Die, Big Fish Tuna, The Bush
Those are the-
People.
Those are the
That-
shows I watch.
That is my favorite things to watch, and I love listening to about any kind of music except really heavy metal music.
Well, that's great. And Trixie mentioned that she listens to some of those too. What were some of the shows that you
Big Wicked Tuna, Alaskan Bush People, Alaskan State Troopers. Like pretty much the whole channel that you watch. Me and my mom
Mountain
watch.
Men.
You Mountain Men.
I love
exactly.
Mountain
History
Men.
Network.
Discovery. Discovery.
Yeah.
That's
National
great.
Geographic.
Okay. You wanna pull out
Okay,
another
well,
color?
I got the same thing with something that I watch and listen to. I love like investigation discovery, like 48 hours, and just real life shows. Those are my favorite.
Investigate. ID channel's awesome.
I like those too. Okay.
I got brown,
Okay.
which is something you can't live without. My husband.
That's great. Aw. I bet you can't wait to be with him.
No. I cannot wait.
Okay, Riley.
Alright.
She's like me. I'm like over here shaking them up.
I got yellow again. Something about my childhood. I was on at least 4 planes a year from the time I was 6 months old until I was 18.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Just traveling, or
Traveling back and forth between my parents. Yep.
get a lot of experience out of that though.
Yep.
Tamla.
I got orange, something you do well. Something I do well, and not only that I do it well, I like it, I enjoy it, I do it every year, is I grow and can most of my own food.
That's
I
awesome.
can beans, and I make my own tomato juice, I make my own kraut.
You want to
and-
share with the rest of us?
And I can fruit, put fruit in the freezer. Anything I can put in the freezer, I do.
Yum.
I got yellow, so something about my childhood. I love Scooby-Doo, and at one point my whole room was decked out in Scooby-Doo.
I love Scooby-Doo too. Trixie.
I got yellow, so something about my childhood. My childhood was crazy. Just pretty much just sums it up. My childhood was pretty fun, but it was just crazy. So
Okay. Riley.
I got red. Something about yesterday. I didn't get enough sleep.
I feel you on that. Tamla.
I got blue, something you learned last week. Last week, my friend Riley was gone on vacation. While she was gone, my boss, Mr. Wolf, made me do a set of interrogatories because Riley was gone, and that's something I never done before, and I did them.
That's awesome.
You did them very well, Tim.
Great.
I got orange, so something that I do well. I think that I'm a good public speaker and that I can get up in front of people and talk. So.
Was that good? I struggle with it sometimes.
Yeah. It takes practice.
It does.
Green. Something you watch or listen to. I'm gonna go the opposite direction, even though I agreed with Tamala and Rachel. I like watching what they watch, but I also like the Cleveland Show and Family Guy and American Dad, and I still watch Disney. So
Hey,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Disney's got some good stuff.
And I listen to any kind of music, mostly country or hip hop or pop. I listen to anything that's not bluegrass.
I love
like
bluegrass.
Oh. Things, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got brown. Something you can't live without. My mama. Said my mama.
I got brown, something you can't live without. I couldn't live without my family, my husband, my daughter, and the food that I grow. They're the most important things to me.
There's a bunch more here, so if you guys run out, you can just grab them or whatever.
I got brown as well, so something I can't live without is my family and my dog. He's a big part of my family, so he's my little boy.
Okay.
I dropped my blue one, so I had to pick up yellow. Something about your childhood. At the age of 8, I learned how to drive a stick in the back hills of Kentucky.
That's better than what I could do. I'm almost 21 and I still cannot drive a stick.
That's how I learned on stick shift.
Really?
Danny took me back in the mountains on a gravel road that cars were winding.
I rather do a slapstick though, slap it and go.
Okay.
I got blue. Something I learned last week. I did go to DC and I learned how to effectively ride the metros and which trains to take.
Awesome.
I was
And I
there
bet you
4 or
seen
5
some
days and I
interesting-
never learned it.
Did you see some interesting people?
I did, and I now believe that metrosexual isn't a man that dresses well. It's people that you're attracted to on the metro. Metrosexual.
That's great.
I'm metrosexual attracted to you.
Okay, I got yellow, something about your childhood. The most favorite times of my childhood is when we got to play in the creek, or we walked to our family's house or our neighbor's house and walked up in and out of hollers, and there was always a crowd of us. We did it together, and that was a wonderful time to me.
That sounds really fun.
Okay, I got green, so something I watch or listen to. I love scary movies more than anything, so.
You're the reason my Netflix keeps popping up scary movies, by the
Yes,
way.
I did use her Netflix and watch some random scary movie, but I love it.
Okay. Trixie?
Yellow again. Something about my childhood. When I was 4, I got the chicken pox, so me and my dad stayed at home and we had tea parties and we made cakes out of my Easy Bake Oven, which I really miss.
That sounds so fun.
It was so fun. Like he set my little table up in the house and he made sandwiches, little finger sandwiches, and we just made Easy Bake Oven. And Mom would call and be like, "What are y'all doing?" He's like, "Oh, we're sitting here playing Play-Doh, or we're sitting here having a little tea party." And we had it for like 2.5 hours, and then we finally, Mom came home, we was both passed out cold on the couch.
My dad played with cars with me. I did not have the pleasure of him playing with an Easy Bake Oven.
Oh, my dad played everything with me. Like I was not the typical girly girl. Like I had an Easy Bake Oven, but I also had toy soldiers that I would shoot down, or either shoot my Barbies with. So
Okay. Riley?
Orange. Something I do well. I'm good at making people laugh.
You are very
Yeah.
you are
I
good.
agree.
That is definitely Riley.
Okay, we're looking about 9 minutes here, so we've got probably about 5 minutes left.
I got red, something about yesterday. Yesterday I worked to make up for Saturday and only had to work 6 hours, so it was a short day for me. And when I got home. Me and Danny eat spaghetti bake, and then we watched Live Free or Die that we had recorded from the night before.
Sounds like a really good day.
We had spaghetti back the other day.
Oh, I love it.
My
Yum.
mommy made it.
I got yellow, something about my childhood. Every year for Christmas, me and my brother would stay up all night waiting for Santa Claus, and so we would go in there and sneak and like make sure the cookies had been eaten and go outside and see if like the trail mix had been touched and stuff. Yeah. Even though obviously after a while, even when we're old, we still do that.
Did you guys
Just
ever
things-
do the Santa tracker? We used to do, get on that website where you could track where
Oh,
Santa
I would
was.
have if I would have known about that.
Okay.
I got orange, something that I do well. Nurturing. I am very nurturing. I have that motherly instinct, even though I don't have kids.
You do. You got Missy, your doggy.
Yeah.
I do have Missy.
Okay, Riley.
Read something about yesterday. Yesterday was my first day back from my DC vacation, and I got a really rude email from an opposing attorney that Brad wrote back and insulted her back for me.
Wow.
I love Brad when he does that.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Orange, something you do well. I'm like Trixie. I have 16 nieces and nephews, 30 some great nieces and nephews, and I am the family babysitter. So I babysit a lot of kids, sometimes 6 or 8 at one time, and I've gotten really good over the last 30 years.
And I bet they all just love you.
Yep, they like coming to my house.
Oh.
I got red. So do you want me to go again?
Yeah, we've still
Okay.
got about 4 minutes.
Okay. Something about yesterday. I'm really just glad that I got to spend another day. Here and like we never know when our last time is. So
That's a really good outlook
even
to
though I
have.
didn't do much yesterday, it was still another day added on to the year.
A very positive outlook. Okay, Trixie.
I got orange, something I do well. I'm going off what Rachel said. I'm a very positive and bubbly person. That's something I do well. I always try to find the positive in a bad situation.
I have yellow, something about your childhood. My sister and I were professional jump ropers.
Really?
Yeah. Did I never tell you guys about that?
No!
Yeah, my sister and I were on a travel jump rope team, and we were a double dutch team. And she used to throw me in the air, and I would go sometimes in and then or out and then back into the double dutch, with her
Wow.
flipping me in and out of it.
That's very
That's someone
interesting.
who
I used to do
jump-
that double dutch when I was little all the time. I loved it.
What's
We
that
would
movie
swing
on?
dance.
You would what?
We would swing dance in one.
Jump in. That's some jump in stuff right there.
We would
Hey,
swing
Sally
dance in
Walker.
one, but our specialty was doing the Cotton Eye Joe.
Awesome.
That is
That's so cool.
You're
Do you
gonna
have
to
videos
show
of
me
that?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Do you have
They're on
videos?
VHS somewhere at the house, but if I ever find them, I'll bring them. We're gonna convert them to DVD before too long.
Alright, we've got about 3 minutes. I guess we'll do about one more round, and I'd say that'll conclude it for us.
Okay, green is something you want to watch or listen to. Something else I like to watch is cooking shows on Food Network. I love to watch cooking shows. As long as they don't go overboard with all these things you can't find in this area or things I've never heard of.
Yeah.
I like the
Things
basic
that are
and the
expensive.
simple.
I applied to be on Chopped.
Do you
I
like
love
Hell's
to be on
Kitchen?
I've watched it before.
I like Hell's Kitchen. Okay, Rachel?
I got yellow, so something about my childhood. For fun, I used to play barbershop with my Barbie dolls, and I'd cut all their hair off and then realize that they had no more hair anymore.
I did that very oftenly as a kid too. Like everything was bald
Yes,
that I
mine was
owned.
too, and I never understood why, but obviously I was chopping their hair off.
Okay, Trixie.
So I got blue, something that you learned last week. Something that I learned last week is to watch out for dangerous animals that I will be encountering when I go to Japan. They have a thing called a stonefish, and that thing is creepy. And then another girl found a big old snake in her passenger seat, and I'm like, I'm just not going outside.
Awesome.
I got green, something I watch or listen to. I'm actually obsessed with the Food Network. It's the only channel I watch if I'm not on Netflix. And I applied to be on Chopped. I really like Chopped, especially Chopped Junior, because it's crazy that these little kids are making like filet mignon and I can make a pizza. What are the other ones I really like? I like anything where Chef Gordon's on it because he's crazy.
Have you seen the new one that they have? That's three chefs and a
Oh yeah,
imposter or
two
what?
cooks and CookerCon.
CookerCon.
And it's like one of them's not really a chef, but you have to figure out which one it is.
And
it's
if you don't like their
professional
dish,
chefs
they
figuring
chop
it out.
you, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm a chef. Oh no, I'm the con."
Yep.
All right, well, let's let Tamala
And
give
you
hers.
applied
We're
to be.
looking.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
You applied to be on that show.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard anything?
Not yet, but I just applied like 2 weeks ago.
Awesome.
Okay. Let's hear yours. We're looking at 15 minutes here, so we're going to go a
Or
little bit over.
something you do well. Another thing I can do well, I can really mow a yard and weed eat and make it look really nice.
Well, that is awesome.
I'll have to call you up sometime.
Yeah.
For real.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for participating in this with me. And that will conclude our icebreaker.